Hi everyone, it's me, Eden from Lemon Nerdy. Today I'm taking you with me on my journey of getting vaccinated, including my first and second shots, how I felt afterwards, and if it worked. I got my vaccine the day it came out for ages 12 and up. Under ordinary circumstances, I would wait a while. But I would be going to the Miss Illinois Outstanding Teen competition soon, where I would have to be around a lot more people than usual, so I figured I'd rather be safe than sorry. While you watch this vlog, keep in mind I am not giving medical advice, just telling my experience. My experience may not be the same as yours, and reactions vary. So make sure you take precautions like talking to your doctor and monitoring your symptoms. So, without further ado, here's my vlog. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am super excited because I am doing a vaccination vlog. I am in the car right now and I have my little vaccination ticket. There's no government ID or insurance required and I am ready to get my vaccination. If you guys want to know how you can get your vaccination, I'll put some info down in the description. Today it has been cleared for 12 to 15. I'm 15, so I'm going to be getting it because I'm going to the Miss Illinois pageant and it's in person and I just want to be as safe as possible, even though I won't be fully vaccinated by then. And I know that it doesn't work for everyone. There's like 2% of people, but don't quote me on that. Sometimes it doesn't lessen the effects of COVID, even though that's what it's supposed to do. And I don't know if it'll work for me. It may not work for you, but I'm getting it because I just want to stay as safe as possible. Just so you guys know, if you get your vaccination, you can still spread COVID. There's a huge myth out that if you get your vaccination, you can't spread COVID and you're basically like immune to the virus and it doesn't have anything to do with you anymore. But that's not true. You can still get it and it just won't have as much of an effect on you, but you can still infect other people. So if you do get your vaccination, please make sure you still always wear your mask, always wear your face shields and your glasses and everything so you can keep yourself and others safe. So I'll be back when we get to the vaccination site.
You've arrived.
A lot of cones. Imagine if someone ran over all these cones. So I'm here now at the vaccination site and I'm about to go into the registration tent. Right now I'm not actually like scared of getting the vaccine. I don't think I'm gonna have a bad reaction to it, and if I do then oh well. But I'm mostly scared that like we've been here for a while, this has been a really long line. I'm mostly scared that I've just been waiting this whole time to get stuck with the needle. Oh my gosh, they're gonna stick me. Oh dang, this line is short. This line is short. Oh, this line is shorter. This line is shorter. This is a short line. So I'm in line for the actual vaccination part now. We already went to the registration tent and I'm like sitting on the driver's side because I want to get in my left arm in case it like hurts to move it and stuff, and I need to like use my right arm for things. So I'm like nervous now, not just to get like see if I get a reaction or anything, but mostly for the needles. And it's a short line, it's like 3 cars in front of us, but it's moving kind of slow, so we'll see. Come on now. This is it, guys. We're inside the tent now. There's like one person in front of us where they're talking to a person and the person in front of them are actually getting the vaccine. It feels like going through like a tunnel in an amusement park when it's like that kind of nervous, but I'm not okay, I'm low-key freaking out, but it's only because of the needle. It's like I'm volunteering to get a shot, which is, I mean, it is exactly what I'm doing, but it's still weird because like nobody likes getting shots. Hopefully it won't hurt. My mom said that hers hurt,
and my cousin said that hers didn't hurt, and she was 16. So I don't know what's gonna happen, but hopefully I'll be fine. Alright, so it's done now. It didn't hurt at all. It was actually really fast. It was just like one and done. He didn't even like go and then like push it in. It was like a lot faster than I thought. I probably shouldn't have been as nervous as I was about the needle because it didn't really hurt. And it doesn't hurt now. My arm feels fine. And I got a little sticker that says I got my COVID-19 vaccine. So I have my first shot now, and I got a little band-aid, my battle scar, whatever you want to call it. So I will be back later to show you guys or tell you guys how I'm feeling and what effect the vaccine has on me. Bye.
Hey everybody! So now it has been about 24 hours since my first vaccination. So a little recap of what actually happened when I went there. We got in the line, it was like some pretty sharp turns, there were cones everywhere, and we went through the registration tent, then we went to the vaccination tent, and there they had soldiers that were giving out the vaccines, and they did it really quickly, it didn't even hurt, then they wiped it off with the gauze, put the band-aid on. They actually put the band-aid like not where the stick actually was, so I moved it later on, but then they made us wait for 15 minutes because you have to rest for 15 minutes before you do anything after you get the vaccine. And then once we stayed parked for our 15 minutes, then we were able to leave. So some side effects that happened were this arm really hurts now. It didn't hurt for the first day, but then when I woke up, it did. So I'm actually gonna switch arms now because it hurts. And then some other side effects that happened were my head would hurt every now and then, but in general, it was kind of pains everywhere, but they would be very short. So like my head would hurt for a couple seconds, then my shoulder, then like my calf or my elbow, kind of random places. Then my arm, of course, hurts, and then my leg, it was my left leg, so the same side that I got my vaccination in, that one was hurting. I've heard of other people getting that symptom before. My aunt had the same symptom, so I wasn't really surprised by that. And I was also a little bit nauseous, so I didn't eat my dinner, but it also may have been because my mom made me drink like 7 cups of water, so I was full anyway. It wasn't very crazy for me, but it might be for some other people. So I woke up from my nap. It was a couple hours. I wasn't unnaturally tired, but it was a pretty long nap. So that's why I have my bonnet on. And yeah, I will give you guys another update very soon. Hey everyone! So it has officially been 3 weeks and I am in the car. I am parked right now. I am about to go inside to get my second dose. So after the first few days, I had no symptoms at all. My arm itched at one point, but you cannot scratch your arm if your arm itches, or else you get something called COVID arm, which is like a huge rash that goes all down your arm. It was really hard to resist scratching, but thankfully I didn't, and now I am fine. I have no other symptoms, and I am ready to get my second vaccination. Let's go. So I forgot to do a recap of how I felt after my second dose, so here's what happened. The shot itself didn't hurt, and afterwards my arm didn't really hurt either, like it did the first time. The only symptom I had when I got home was fatigue. Nothing a good nap couldn't fix. I got my second dose exactly on time for Miss Illinois. Now, how effective was it? When I went to Marion for Miss Illinois and Miss Illinois Outstanding Teen competition, I was around a lot of maskless people. Usually, I stay home and only go out rarely, but with a mask on, so it was a very different experience for me. Miss Illinois was very strict about wearing masks indoors during the competition, but this was also during the time where there was no mask mandate for vaccinated people, so almost no one in the audience had a mask on. I was around a lot of maskless people when I watched prelims for the adults and went to the banquet, and I even had to take my own mask off for pictures, holding my breath, of course. So there was a large chance for me to be exposed. When I got home, luckily I had no symptoms. So either that meant I didn't have it, which means the mask worked, or I had no symptoms, which meant the vaccine worked. The vaccine also may have worked for the people who were vaccinated and not wearing masks because they didn't give it to me. Either way, masking and vaccination worked for me. To be safe though, I quarantined for a week before I saw my friends again. The moral of the story is to protect yourself and those around you, wear a mask. To be even safer, find out if the COVID-19 vaccine is right for you. To learn more, you can talk to your doctor and visit cdc.gov/vaccines/COVID-19. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye!